Following you.
Coming out, it's the bit of the week.
Except that you so
Welcome to Yati Theater's annual Tertulia from New York City. Please make sure to raise the volume on your device and make sure the program is in full screen. Visit our chat rooms and be part of the conversation. We hope you enjoy the show. Bienvenidos a la tertulia anual de Yati Theater desde la ciudad de Nueva York. Asegúrese de subir el volumen de su equipo y que el video ocupe la pantalla completa. Esperamos que disfruten del espectáculo. Ahora le damos la bienvenida a nuestros presentadores. Now, we would like to introduce our wonderful hosts. La diva de España, Inma Heredia, and Chilean actor, director, and playwright, Braulio Basilio.
Thank you. Welcome. Thank you very much. Welcome to Tertulia 2023. I can't believe I'm here with you, Inma Heredia, la diva de España, everyone.
Muchísimas gracias. Yo qué alegría y qué honrada de estar con este artista multifacético, Braulio Basilio. Por fin colaboramos en algo juntos. ¡Qué alegría!
Finally, Inma, let's talk about Yati Theater, bilingual Latinx theater company, which is one of the first Spanish company here in New York City, founded more than 50 years ago. We're small, but we are brave.
Yes, we are artistic adventurers.
With a risk because we can create without exploring outside of our comfort zone.
Some call us different.
We call it
Todo Vanguardia. Es para mí un honor tan grande ser una colaboradora artística asidua de Teatro Yati, una de las compañías con más trayectoria en la ciudad de Nueva York.
This Tertulia started back in 2003 as a small gathering of artists, giving them the opportunity to showcase their complete or work in progress to our audience in order to keep exploring. And now we are opening those same doors to the entire world.
Yes, Braulio, I remember. Can you believe it? Yes, I was a little baby. When we started the Tertulias. Y era para mí tan maravilloso poder exponer mi trabajo recién llegada a la ciudad de Nueva York. Llevé mis primeros monólogos que después se desarrollaron en espectáculos. Así que este año le vamos a dar suerte a artistas de Nueva York y del mundo, porque hemos abierto las puertas internacionalmente, retransmitiendo virtualmente, desde nuestra casa a su casa.
And we are currently streaming via Zoom or YouTube Live. So tell your friend to join us there. And you can share with us in our chat room. You can send emoji or you can share your love.
Ya saben, estamos en directo porque somos muy modernos. En YouTube, en Zoom, y queremos oír de ustedes. Participen en los chat rooms, envíen sus comentarios, sus emoticonos, sean parte de este maravilloso evento e inviten a toda la familia, vecinos y amigos.
Inma, the time has come. So let's go to enjoy these wonderful artists from New York and beyond. So welcome to Tertulia 2023 and enjoy the show.
Por fin llegó el momento que todos estábamos esperando. Vamos a disfrutar de esta maravilla de la tertulia del 2023. ¿Listos? 1, 2 y 3. ¡Disfruten!
Frances Tirado will now be doing a performance of her poem, Asynchronous Spring. Yes, she will be performing for you right now, actually, in 3, 2, 1. Thank you to my big fat brain for withstanding the dissonance. We have new songs to learn. I wanted to submit to something, but I was gripped by myself. My poems like a CPR heartbeat, every word like a Hail Mary said backwards and thrown up in vain. I open my mouth and it fills with rain. My cells will adapt. Because I am in an asynchronous spring. Like a squirrel, I'm looking for the nuts that I hid winters ago. Some are lost, some are stolen, some have cracked with the colds, but God, so much of me is right where I left it. atrophied, pale and untouched by my sun, but I eclipse out of love and this pain and this hurt and this anger which comes quickly and leaves quickly, leaves me gasping, wanting more, and I want to be broken and reset in my own stone. Instead, the marquee of my life turns on bulb by bulb, and somehow I've known it all along, and I didn't need to be told. But that hug that you gave me, the high five from that old man, the blame that you spared me, and all the equations we drew in the sand. Thank God for all of my disciples. No God, that my parables aren't infinite. I have chapters torn out. Some of my shoes are made of their skin. Some of the people I killed, some of the places I lied about having been. But there is blood on my brow and grit in my bones, and I touch it. I touch it and smell spring. I touch it now, and I know that I was made to wither that time, that I alone enchant the Excalibur's sword, that I am better than everyone. I am a headless, gross toad. I am a redwood. I am a little girl. And yet someone inside me is stubborn and smart. Someone inside me is serious and climbs ladders rung by rung. I mean, did I not carry the treasure chest all through the storm? No one knew what it held, and I was so often warned. But you know what the scary part is? I don't think there are flowers inside. They had no sun. No water to grow. I've got a body, a brain, a heart of gold, and it's valuable, malleable. It doesn't necessarily grow, but it's not some diamond from coal. It's a goddamn natural element. Oh my God, look how much I know. I'm a goddamn natural element. There's so much I don't know. There's so much that I don't know.
So this is about coming out as vegan to my conservative Cuban mother on Nochebuena, Christmas Eve, and she was not having it. This all takes place in Miami, where I'm from. We call South Florida SoFlo. Suburban SoFlo, miracle grow, stiff grassy blades bearing no crops on our great American lawns, flanking driveways. We're backing out, speeding to supermarkets, kids in carts pushed, limbs dangling over logos. Ethos, pathos. When I stood, I still dangled, with meat mangled in me. Feet finally hit the floor, but kept growing through subterranean, insane, crust busting beneath the straits to my Cuban raíces. Roots penetrating our borderless earth. To realize through real eyes. Nothing could have prepared mommy for the gusano I grew up to be. True to our country's reconstituted cocina, untouchable traditions. One Nochebuena, her nena refused to eat lechon, croquetas de jamón, chicharrón y turrón because I'd had a realización and made a declaración. At midnight, I said, look, we cook the clock. Old clothes, medianoche's ropa vieja. I mean, couldn't we call a cow and not burgers or beef, but vaca frita. Pero this midnight laundry moves, so I choose to chomp lechuga, limones, espinaca, aguacate, espárragos, pepinos, pimientos, aceites, y cebollas. I'm with the green that's always been there. It's that young coco, plátano, frozen fresh sprig, and neglected mint, lodged down and trapped at the soggy bottom of your mojito, begging to break through the ice of your cold indifference beyond the numb, floating back into the blue-green algae of the sea, lapping beneath the national bird flapping. Look at you, haiku, trogon. Notice the green feathers binding together the red, white, and blue bandera of our bodies? Grassroots! That green has grown us. But we opted for myopia instead of cornucopia. Not even vacas eat verde anymore. Force-fed GMO shoved in a CFO, cornmeal, monochromatic, aromatic, mass-produced ears, not modeled mosaic maize, cylindrical cobs con colores y flores sprung from our plundered land of plenty we ravaged to get stuck spinning like suckling pigs on pokes, stabbed salad on spits, suffered stiff inside our own crisp skin. Chicharrón en caja china can't liberate the steak belly ache to let the green body fly and float and graze. Now mommy is a mad mouthful of meat across the dinner table. She's shooting looks like this is not a noche buena, and my lips are locking up leaves. She's gulping and glaring at her girl gone gusano. I keep crunching and crawling, worming my way through, thriving on sides and picking from garnish and juicy fruit I found around the animal carcass. That's tickling, that's tricking your palate. You don't eat game plain because the game plan, the real sabor, el gusto del gusto is in our garlic, onions, olives, oregano, parsley, bay leaves, raisins, Cuban cilantro. For true Cuban food is lush leaves del árbol de mango, mamey, colorful maíz, arroz y frijoles, naturally variegated vegetables, and real roots. Cassava, yuca, boniato, malanga, yautía. And that's when mommy really erupts. Upset, yet chuckling, chomping on churrasco down deep in chimichurri, saucy with so much to say and more to savor. Starting up, speaking out, chewed, swallowed, and empty now. Her mouth opens full of protestations with specks of green glimmering between her teeth.
Wow. Fuck. How boom. La la
Mira, yo soy un hijo de la gran confusion. And of being confusion. I am latino y americano, mas soy boricua y que quede claro. La situation, el little loco. Pesa en el alma, me rompe el coco. Que independencia, el 51, el Commonwealth, ya yo ni me apuro. Que la delincuencia, que la corrupción, que vino María y arrasó con todo. Then a thousand tremors, gnawing at the base de mi hermosa patria, freaking shaking craze. Y aquellas mujeres, yes, the guinea pigs. When malicious pharma was testing the pill, fueron presa fácil por su condición de mujeres pobres, jíbaras del sol. Mi sangre boricua, siempre tan amable, siempre luchadora, siempre desechable. There's also no doubt. Estoy bien seguro de que mi herencia es mi gran orgullo. That I'm an heir of the glorious race. That awesome traits prevail in my face. Hey, soy boricua. I'll say it again. Soy negro y taíno, hecho en boriquén. Que si soy mestizo, evidente es. Yo soy el Caribe y usted lo sabe bien. Y de Guayacán yo planto el espeque para que proteja mi yucayeque. Sea en Mayagüez, en Ponce, en Calley, llega el susurro de la tabey a perfumar mi humilde batey, donde la hamaca ostenta a granel su relajante y rico vaivén. I am enchanted por la guajana, por los gandules y por las panas. Voy por el monte trepa que trepa, tumbando gajo de dulce que nepa. I am in love with my dulce islita. Mi corazón por ella crepita, pero por reasons de puro peso, I came up north con su crudo invierno. Mas no me olvido de tu ese verde, ahí mi conciencia feliz se pierde. Linda mi gente, húmeda brisa, bella mi madre y su gran sonrisa, always awaiting my fiel regreso. Es que my homeland me tiene preso. Are you perplexed by my code switching? Please don't be alarmed, it's just my soul itching to express my imposed cultural duality, my socio-political unique reality, always enmeshed within this confusion, just trying to sort out the big convolution de pertenecer con gran alegría a una nación sin soberanía. Pues me radiqué aquí en los Nueva York, donde fluye el arte pero a borbotones. Es que aquí hay artistas que son de primera, desde el Medio Oriente hasta Venezuela. Y nuestro talento jamás se rezaga, pues somos poesía, canción y drama. Somos pedacitos de la verde perla, la que al mar Caribe le canta sus penas. Y le decimos que no al olvido, pues es que aquí estamos, no nos hemos ido. Aunque nos ultrajen, aunque nos mancillen, seguiremos cernes, seguiremos firmes. Es que la tierra nos unifica, su pulso verde solidifica el gran apego que aquí sentimos. ¿Será glorioso o negro el destino? Tantos escombros en el camino. Mas mis raíces no se despegan, son poderosas y aún más se aferran. Como adoramos a esa tierrita, preciosa siempre, madre bendita. My sweet tierruca, cruel es su historia. 400 plus, muy vieja colonia. Oh, so much pain. Will there be a salvation to your perennial exsanguination? Ruge furiosa la madre tierra. ¿Será mi culpa por no quererla? ¿Y profanar la bella foresta? ¿Por agotar su sangre indefensa? Our selfish ways destruyen las selvas, pushing the peoples towards las reservas. Gentrification? ¡Qué palabreja! Desplazamiento, el pobre pa' afuera. y al europeo lo trajo el destino. Qué mala suerte, bravío taíno. El arcabuz y la blanca peste te obliteraron de este a oeste. Hoy de concreto son tus aldeas. ¿Se tornará tu labranza yerma? Solo al pensarlo mi alma se enferma. Ay, dejen que sueñe, dejen que duerme en melancolía, en vasta tristeza, diáspora eterna, ironía perversa. No soy de aquí ni de aquella tierra. Mas me sazono día tras día con el salitre de mi fantasía. Amo a mi patria con great profusion, but I'm still un hijo de la gran confusion.
Morgue shooting spree. I repeat, 131, please go to the morgue.
The yellow object spotted in sky, it just landed on Greenland. Scientists say it is a meteorite, and it may be from space.
Amniotic wave falls on the word of the heart that beats it. Threshold of universes, spring road, sleepy channel, awaken from the mystery. This dream gathers in the basin of the hands the infinite weight of life. Oleaje amniótico recae en la palabra del corazón que lo late. Umbral de universos, manantial camino, cauce del sueño despertado del misterio. Su ilusión recoge en la cuenca de las manos el infinito peso del aliento. Ondulação amniótica cai na palavra do coração que o bate. Limiar de universos, mola de estrada, calça do sono, acordado do mistério. A sua ilusão coleciona, na tigela da mão, o peso infinito da respiração.
Inma, otro vestido y en cada vestido te ves cada vez más bella.
Oh, thank you so much for such a beautiful, kind comment. But you see, they call me la diva de España for a reason. And my motto is always very clear. Only the best for my audience. And now, what a wonderful lineup of artists we have so far. Artists from New York City and beyond, straight to your living room. What a wonderful way to start off the year in such a high, creative and artistic note.
Qué estupenda la calidad de artista que hemos visto hasta ahora, que se atrevieron a mostrar su trabajo para todo el mundo. Artistas desde Nueva York y también de otros países, donde podemos escuchar diferentes acentos y lenguajes. Qué manera de comenzar el año 2023, lleno de creatividad y energía.
Please visit our chat rooms on Zoom and YouTube. Let us know what you think. Be part of the conversation. We want you. What's your favorite act so far? Please remember, positive comments only.
Por favor, vaya a nuestro chat room. Deje sus comentarios, pero ojo, solamente comentarios positivos.
Please visit our website iatitheater.org where you can find all the information about our theatrical season 2023. It would be amazing if you can also contribute with a donation and spread the love about this amazing theater company, iatitheater.org.
Y por favor, vaya a visitar nuestra página web www.iatitheater.org. Y por favor, dígale a sus amigos, a sus familiares, ahí podrá encontrar toda la información sobre esta increíble compañía y sobre nuestra nueva temporada. Y si usted quiere y puede, también nos puede dejar su donación.
And now that you have your break, went to the bathroom, answered that very important text message and pour out another drink, let's enjoy our second group of artistic adventures on this, the 20th anniversary of Tertulia at IATI Theater.
Y ahora sigamos disfrutando de nuestro 20º aniversario en Tertulia. Ay, cuántas ganas tengo de seguir viendo a estos artistas.
Oh, yes, this is so exciting!
Podría responder a cualquier nombre. Podría haber habitado cualquier gesto, cualquier cuerpo. Podría llevar el pelo corto, o hablar el lenguaje de los astros. Podría haber callado. Podría haber dicho más. Soy hija del mar, pero también del viento. Cuerpo de arrecife cocido al sol, la alquimia del isleño, bordados de sal. En mi piel, olor a maldición bendita que obliga a recordar y volver. Volver a la isla que sangra, cientos de nanas tristes de poetas eternos, hermanos de savia, puñado de tierra, de suelo santo, semilla trasplantada, alas que conocen el camino de vuelta, recuerdos, criatura de isla, extraña de olor a sal.
Postcard. Te escribo desde abril, esta ciudad puerto estacionaria, desde el centro de este sueño, entre aleteos de pájaros y el ruido de sirenas, y la algarabía de la gente, desde este jardín de palabras, desde este mercado casi nocturno, te escribo. Postcard. I'm writing you from this port city known as April, crossroads of the seasons, from the center of this dream, among the flapping wings of birds, the screeching of sirens, and the joyful din of the crowds, from this garden of words, from this marketplace at dusk, I am writing you. Solsticio de invierno. El problema, amor, no es la soledad, es la noche que cae bajita en invierno. Sujétate a tu sueño. Winter solstice. It's not the loneliness, my love, but the night, the raw December night which presses down upon the earth, distancing us even more from the heaven. Wrap yourself in my dream, dear one. Adolescencia. Decir adiós montado en una bicicleta y dejar atrás una estela de mariposas. Seguirle la corriente a la vida como el pez que muerde el anzuelo. Continuar vestido de sueños en línea recta por la tarde amarilla. Atravesar el campo ruiseñoreando con las nubes al cuello para subir la cuesta donde duerme un sol de rojo vivo. Adolescence. To say goodbye, seated on a bicycle, leaving behind a trail of butterflies, following the flow of life like a fish drawn to the lure. Dream-wrapped, you keep going in a straight line through the yellow afternoon, crossing the fields nightingaling with clouds around your neck to climb the hill where a bright red sun sleeps. Tras la nada se cuece en la ventana. El horizonte se desvanece en el paisaje. Incógnita la tarde se reconoce en el jardín o en los ojos que miran el devenir del tiempo. ¿Quién dibuja esencias en este cuaderno de mayo? Olorosos los signos caen de la pizarra como jeroglíficos lunares. Más allá de la autopista, la noche se ilumina y se desgrana detrás de los faroles de la calle. A heartbeat away from the void. Emptiness is simmering on the windowsill in a bowl of loneliness. A lost horizon descends to merge with the A train. That afternoon reposes in a backyard garden, a pocket park, or the eyes of a sorrowful poet. He's spying on the unfolding of time while sketching his own absence on the trunk of a cherry tree. As lilac-scented scribbles and Luna hieroglyphics randomly fall off a billboard. Beyond the West Side Highway, the night glows, then dims behind the gas and set, which was once his city.
He jests at scars that never felt a wound. But soft. What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east. And Juliet's the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Oh, it is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. Brightness of her cheek would shame those stars as daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright the birds would sing and think it were not night. Oh, see how she leans her cheek upon her hand.
Oh, me.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, be but sore my love, and I no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis by thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself thought not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name will smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is not part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me bad love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thou be screened and nice, so stumblest on my console?
By a name, I not know how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I yet written, I would tear the word.
My ears have yet not drunk 100 words of thy tongue's uttering, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either of thee dislike.
How camest thou here, tell me, and wherefore? The orchard's walls are high and hard to climb, and the place dead, considering who they are, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love like wings did I o'erperch these walls. For stony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do that dares love attempt. Therefore, thy kinsmen are not to stop me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there is more peril in thin eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou, but sweet, and I'll be proof against their enmity.
Oh, hell nah. Don't you dare call me Puerto Rican eggnog. I'm cocoa heaven. In this drink, no ingredient is meaningless. For you can't deny the glistening cinnamon mixing and sweetening condensed milk, evaporated milk. The can opener can open a world of liquid silk on a tilt. They ate a full plate, but for me, there's always room. 2 cans of Coco Lopez. I know it's important to let y'all know this ain't for coke heads. It's not Coca-Cola bullshit, pina colada. No, nada, nil, nothing, none of that. Papa, I am Coquito. Amigos, chiquitos, papito, people. Have you never had any of me? Ay, pobrecito. Now blend me. Oh wait, you think my maker forgot some ingredients? Let me tell you, some are meant to be kept a secret. Now,
blend me. Not to spin me around, but to be made as one and put my recipe together. Watch as I dance or salsa and don't let go of that button until we hear okay from our ancestors. Pour me into the tall, short, shot, mug, cup, whatever glass you can get your hands on and lift me high. Say the song. Arriba, abajo, al centro, pa dentro. There I go, sending you sweet pleasure textures on your tongue, where I melt in your mouth and end my taste with the power of rum. Down your throat I drum, into your heart, rap-a-bum-bum. Oh yeah, let me trickle into your blood. I will give you life, if and only if I'm made with love. I don't care who's selling me or what bottles you think you can put my talent in. Whether it's your boy down the block, your abuela, abuelo, moms or pops, boricua or not, I'm for everyone. And if you can get you someone who can make me good, marry them. Little coconut, the last of its kind now. Now, don't let me go to waste. 'Cause every time you give me a try, I'm gonna make you say, ah, that's good.
Tracing Berlin. Berlin, the city of sin and wonderful parties. Tracing its reasons for existence. The best being the wet slice, with a cherry on top, winning against all brutal odds. Having sex and barbecue for everyone, with everyone, displaying kinky passion inside dark rooms and clubs, swimming nude not just in the nudist parks, gathering in gardens only for dogs, flying kites and high hopes from the Devil's Hill, slaying up and down women's and boars' mountains, drinking beer at 3 a.m. till 3 p.m., gulping your club and your mate. Sorry, that's Berlin's own club, Mate. Where the days are nights and the nights never died and overcame the dawn, but have altogether stopped in lockdown ever since my very birthday on the 13th of March 2020. Berlin, being no longer my secret city of refuge only. Berlin, you are where I belong. You are where I belong.
en serio, otro vestido, cada vez te ves más bella.
Thank you very much, but I'm just following our wonderful director's directions, which was, Inma, I want you looking radiant and different on every take. So here I am, shining in pink.
Eso es verdad, Inma, te ves fabulosa. Y también queremos agradecerle a todos los artistas que estuvieron con nosotros, que se atrevieron y mostraron su trabajo en nuestro Tertulia 2023.
We love the different languages, the different disciplines, different levels of this amazing global artistic community bringing their best to Yati Theater at the Tertulia, from our heart to yours.
Y gracias a todos aquellos que nos acompañaron y que compartieron todos sus pensamientos, su amor, su emoji por el chat room. Muchas gracias por estar ahí.
Thank you for participating on the chat and keeping the comments positive, uplifting, inspiring. We love you all.
Thank you everyone for being here in our Tertulia 2023 at the Yati Theater. And we would like to thank our technical team and our Yati friends. Thank you, and we wish you a very creative 2023.
Muchas gracias por acompañarnos en el 20º aniversario de Tertulia en Yati Theater. Toda nuestra gratitud a los artistas participantes, equipo técnico, amigos de Yati y a todas las personas que nos han visto en diferentes franjas horarias y se han quedado hasta muy tarde para vernos en directo. We love you, we appreciate you and wish you a magnificent 2023. Por un 2023 repleto de alegría.
Mira lo que tengo acá.
¡Ay! Magnífico.
Salud. Y salud por ustedes.
Salud.